Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome back to Blu-Roy Movies. How we all doing? Today, shelf 16 of the collection. Now, I asked the question on the last shelf video, do you want me to carry on doing them as I'm stood at the shelf with the camera facing towards the films, or do you want to sit down and watch me talking about each one? And the general consensus came back that, yeah, you'd like me to do it like this, so that's how we'll carry on with the series. There's one or two said to keep at the shelf. One guy, I can't remember who it was now, so I apologise. He said he liked the ASMR type sound of me pulling in and out the films, which I thought was quite interesting. I never thought of it like that, but it was food for thought. So anyway, yeah, let's crack on with this shelf 16. Now, I think the first two might have been on the end of the previous video, but I've done some putting away since then. So I apologise if you've seen these ones already. The first one being Marvellous Toby Jones, a good British film, true story about this guy who was a kit man for Sheffield. No, it wasn't Sheffield United. Stoke City. Got the red and white stripes mixed up there. Yeah, marvellous film. Then we've got Philip Seymour Hoffman in The Master, which is such a good film. Paul Thomas Anderson, I believe. Yes, it is. And one of his better ones, in my opinion. We have The Matrix, the only Matrix movie that I own and the only one that I want to own. I've seen this one. I've seen most of the second one. Was that Reloaded? And just couldn't get through it and not bothered going back to the Matrix series. But the first one is obviously a stone cold classic. Then we have the Charlie Bronson original Mechanic, which I watched not too long ago and thoroughly enjoyed. Yeah, I like that one. We have the Statham remake of the Mechanic. Regular viewers to the channel will know I'm a big Statham fan. Yeah, quite a, well, not say a hero of mine, but yeah, I just enjoy his films. They're dumb, they're mindless. He goes around beating everybody up, and it keeps me entertained for 90 minutes. Then we had the sort of reboot Mechanic, I never remember what it's called, Resurrection, which I thoroughly enjoyed as well. That scene there where he's on the bottom of a swimming pool off the side of a high-rise building, yeah, very good indeed. Then we've got more Statham. I told you I was a fan. And we have The Meg, which not one of his best, I must admit. I didn't really enjoy this one a lot. And I haven't seen the second one, which I heard is considerably worse. Memoirs of Murder, a brilliant South Korean police procedural serial killer film directed by Bong Joon-ho. Yeah, really good stuff that. If you haven't seen that, I highly recommend it. Now, I've got quite a soft spot for a niche in aerial warfare films. So Memphis Belle is one that I thoroughly enjoy and I think is a really good film. This is still sealed. I have watched it, but just haven't watched it on Blu-ray yet. I think Larry sent me that over, so thanks for that, Larry. Men and Chicken, which is a Danish film with Mads Mikkelsen in. You probably don't recognise him very much with the moustache. And it says on there, an extraordinary dark comedy, and it's certainly dark indeed. I watched this last night and there was some very odd themes in it. It's alright, I'd recommend you give it a go. Then we've got the Men in Black trilogy, 1, 2 and 3. I like them all. They're all turn your brain off, decent sci-fi action films. And look, I paid 75 pence for that in a charity shop, which I'll say is not a bad deal. Next up, we've got one that I never hear anybody talking about. It's called Mesrine. It's set over 2 parts, so it's a long film. It's about 3 hours long, I think, starring Vincent Cassel, about the rise and fall of this French gangster. Yeah, really, really good stuff. Really gritty. Quite like that. Next, that's a hell of a catch that was. Next up, we've got Midnight Cowboy. John Voight, Dustin Hoffman, classic film. Friend of the channel, Amin. That's one of his favourite films. Yeah, he likes that one. And he's given me the poster for it, which is over there off camera. Yeah, Amin loves that film. Good underrated sci-fi film, Midnight Special. Need to rewatch it, isn't it? Michael Shannon, can't go wrong with Shannon. Joel Edgerton, Kirsten Dunst, Adam Driver, Sam Shepard. Yeah, good cast for a good film, that one. I recommend it. One I've not got round to yet, so it's still sealed, is the Midway remake from a few years ago, 2019, I believe. And again, who's in this? Ed Skrein, Patrick Wilson, Luke Evans, Aaron Eckhart. So it's all them sort of B-list stars that they drag out for these type of films. Dennis Quaid, Woody Harrelson. It could be alright. Let me know if anybody's seen that. Is it worth watching? Midsummer. This seems to be a Marmite film. You either love or hate, but I really enjoy it. Yeah, about this sort of cult in Scandinavia. Yeah, good one, that. Miller's Crossing, Coen Brothers gangster film that I watched and talked about recently on the channel. Yeah, very, very good film. Should have watched it years ago. The Mindbenders. This is a good... And this is where we missed the network label since they've gone out of business. Like, just not getting films like this released so often on Blu-ray. The Mindbenders, they're again vintage classics. I did them a bit of a disservice. They released some great stuff, obviously. Yeah, the Mindbenders, Dirk Burgard, Mary Yord, John Clements, and Basil Dearden film. Do like Dazzlebeard and Basil Dearden. Minority Report, brilliant Tom Cruise sci-fi. Yep, that's another one that I like. Then we've got the Mission Impossible, the first 4 movies, I think, on here. Yeah, the 1, 2 and 3 Ghost Protocol. Just a series that keeps getting better and better. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Mission Impossible Fallout. I say it keeps getting better and better, but I haven't seen the 2 new ones, part 1 and part 2. I can't even remember the name of them now, so I must get on to that. Next up, we've got the brilliant horror thriller Misery. James Caan, Kathy Bates, directed by Rob Reiner, I think. Yes. Kathy Bates in this as Annie Wilkes, just chilling here. Really, really good character. Yeah, good watch that. Miss Peregrine's, to remind myself of the title, Home for Peculiar Children, which I kind of enjoyed, actually. This is why I kept it in the collection. Not normally my type of thing, but yeah, I really liked it. And it's got Eva Green in, so enough said. Political thriller type one with one of my favourites, Jessica Chastain, as Miss Sloane. Yeah, that was really good. I seem to remember. I've only seen it once, so maybe I should stick that to one side and give that a rewatch. German import of The Mist, which you certainly have to be in the right frame of mind to watch. Very, very depressing, that one. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty with Ben Stiller. And just a great fun film, this one. One that keeps you thoroughly entertained. I've never seen the original film, so if anybody's seen that, again, let me know down below. Is the original worth watching? Yeah, just a good fun film. Secret Life of Walter Mitty. We've got Jessica Chastain again. Molly's Game, which is fantastic film, all set around the world of high stakes poker. Yep, thoroughly enjoyed that. Oh, one I haven't seen, Mona Lisa Smile. I think I picked it up a few months ago, so again, let me know down below. Is this something I should be getting to? Kirsten Dunst, Julia Roberts, Julia Stiles, Maggie Gyllenhaal. Great cast. I don't even know what it's about, to be honest. Can't see. Mike Newell directed it. Yeah, I should get to that, give it a go. Really like this film. Monsters, these big, I think it's South America it's set, these big alien bug type things that have taken over swathes of the country. Yeah, really good stuff. I like that. And the follow-up as well, which is much derided actually, but I actually quite enjoyed it as well. So again, that's why it stayed in the collection. Monsters Dark Continent. I don't think it was terrible as everybody made out. And pretty much can be said for the next film. Everybody hated it, but I gave it a whirl, went in with the low bar. Really enjoyed it. Maya Jovovich in Monster Hunter. It kept me occupied. That's all you need from a film, isn't it? Yeah, good. Monsters Inc. Now this come out, we had it on VHS when my son Nathan, who's now 24, I had to think about that then, who's now 24, when he was a toddler, we had this on the VHS, pretty much on loop. I knew every word that was coming out of their mouths, and it annoyed the hell out of me. But pretty much for nostalgia reasons, I've kept it in the collection. Yeah, Monsters Inc. I wonder if Nathan still knows all the words. And Monsters University, which I haven't actually seen. I just grabbed it cheap. So again, should I watch that? Let me know. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Just great Monty Python film. Maybe my favourite, maybe second to Life of Brian, which I haven't actually got in the collection. I must grab a copy of that. Eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed I have a few titles with this green sticker with feature film on. That is because a few years ago my local library, they stopped renting out physical media, so they were selling everything off 50p and a quid each. So I basically went up and filled my boots. A lot of stuff for the collection, a lot of stuff that I had to trade in at CEX. Yeah, I had a couple of good carrier bags full. The famous Wes Anderson, Moonrise Kingdom. It's Wes Anderson, what more can I say? Mortal Engines, again, another one that I think was pretty much derided and chastised and all that stuff on release. It was big rolling cities fighting each other. It was a lot of fun and I enjoyed it. A very underrated crime gangster film in my opinion. Most violent, yeah, I really enjoyed this. Oscar Isaac is brilliant in it. Again, we've got Jessica Chastain. She's featured quite heavily in this shelf, and yeah, she's one of my favourites, so all power to her for that. Yeah, never heard anybody talking about that, but good film. And last up for this shelf, which I can't say is a good film, is The Monuments Men, which I haven't seen, just haven't watched this Blu-ray copy yet. I'll have to give it another go because I really didn't like it, and just listen to the cast. George Clooney, Matt Damon, Bill Murray, John Goodman, Bob Balaban, Hugh Bonneville, Kate Blanchett, it's about Nazis and stealing the art and the Allies trying to recover it. How can it be boring? But it was. Maybe it just caught me on the wrong day. Maybe I should give it another go. Again, let me know down below. Yeah, so that's it. Shelf 16, guys. Thanks very much for staying with me throughout this series. We've got a way to go yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Perseverance and endurance and all that good stuff. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a follow. All that. And I'll see you soon. Ta-ra.